Okay, so here we go, guys. We're finally at the last trial of this chapter. Let's see, I kind of already, I had a kind of feeling when they were, said he had to skip lunch. How can he skip lunch? No, he said, I hate to miss lunch, and he didn't miss it.
Well, we know that there was food at a table in front of the Studio 2 trailer.
And
And it
he is
wasn't like
basically an employee because he works there too.
they couldn't get to that lunch
Yeah,
because it was right in front of the freaking trailer.
yeah.
It wasn't blocked by any paths.
So, yeah, well, let's do this. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah, most likely at least. You believe it? You have been tough. Bro?
Phoenix,
Yeah?
doesn't something about that seem odd?
Yeah, me too. We already knew we were at the point where it was. Let's do it. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila. What do you want? But I went to the studio too and I saw it on the table there. There were two plates. Same kind of plates at the ones at the employee area. We ate a lunch there. Whoa! Well, good call. It was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. I did eat after all. Roast steak, do you? Yeah, well, I mean, the sister went through all of that trouble. I brought it to the trailer thinking I could eat it later. And I expected it. But I exactly think you did. You took one break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then. I will carry with me my grab. Second. Took a break at meeting. Fictions. Press on that one a bit more. Wait. Did press? My seventh. That one. It didn't take a single break? Well, yeah, no one. That's sweating. And wait a second. Yeah, I do have an idea. Press him harder. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you tell the court you ate a bone steak during a break? Whoops! Falling on the floor laughing. Well, no, what is this all about? Well, yeah, I guess we didn't take a look, like...
Phoenix,
Bam!
great job.
We got it!
If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time.
Must be 2 p.m. because that's the only time for lunch. Your Honor, I call a witness to testify to court about this break. No, there's some money, please. Hello? Okay, I don't know how to pronounce that word, so I'm just saying it. Yeah, FWIW. We took a break, laughing around the floor. It was only like 50 minutes. That was only 13 to 12. Not enough time for someone to say committed murder in year 1. Well, that was only enough time because the mistake, if you ask me. I couldn't help it. I don't think it was time for that. Let's just hear well. Okay, I want to double check just in case. Okay. I have to go. Time exactly did you take the break? I will say around 2 or so, like 5. It's the time of the death. You could have gone to the studio, killed Hammer, and come back. Guess that's it.
Hmm.
Oh, why is that?
Haven't we had enough of this pointless line of questioning? Your Honor, the testimony to this point has made one certain fact painfully clear. The people in the trailer had nothing to do with this murder. It was impossible for any of them to go to Studio One.
What?
Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Surely you are suggesting one of the people in the trailer went to Studio One?
Well, Mr. Wright?
Phoenix, this is critical. Think about it before you give your answer.
You claim someone from this trailer went to Studio One. That's impossible. I don't. Can't keep claiming that as well either. I agree that it's impossible for anyone in the trailer to go to studio in that time.
Haha! I thought you might be thoughtlessly treading on thin ice again. But I see you had at least an inkling of the truth.
Well, now I think about splitting all of the sudden. Why do I think that?
Not sure?
Neither. What do you mean, Mr. Iceworth?
It's quite simple. True, the break in the trailer meeting came right at the time of death. However, the path from there to the scene of the crime was blocked. The fallen Mrs. Monkeyhead barred the way.
Wasn't Mrs., it was Mr.
At around 2:15, a strong gust of wind knocked off the studio mascot's head. Ergo, when the people in the trailer took a break at 2:30, the way to the studio was blocked. Blocked by Mrs. Monkey's severed head. I believe we have seen an. I would like to relieve Mr. Manella from the stand.
What? It's over? Very well. The court opinion in this case is follows. They found that there was overall two on the day of the murder. However, it's clear one of these gone to Studio One. Therefore, it has no relationship to this case. Therefore, regardless of this photo, feels summarized is to the size of the cousin, and Mr. Powers could be born that day, lacking of discussion evidence on who did it. We had that. I'm afraid we have Powers guilty.
Your Honor, the prosecution is pleased to announce that we indeed have decisive evidence. A witness.
Well,
That's you, bro.
I forgot. Who is the witness, Miss Epworth?
My witness saw the very moment when the steel samurai skewered the victim.
Order. I will have order. I see. Or it will take 10 minutes. Which we will find. Or is it during a recess? Important 11 a.m. Court. District Court, number 1. June. Now, Mia. Peter has an alibi.
I'm sorry, Phoenix. I guess I was wrong.
Huh? Tell me you're giving up. If you're giving up, what do I have?
Don't get me wrong. I've never given up on a trial before, not now there was a chance. Only one thing became clear in your cross-examination. The people in the trailer could not have gone to Studio One. I thought there was more to it than that. But I was wrong. That's all there is.
So what's going to happen to me? Kinda seems everyone in the court thinks I did it. They think I'm a murderer.
Don't worry, Mr. Powers. If you are innocent, we will prove it. I guarantee it. Leave it to us and be yourself. Be strong. You are the Steel Samurai, hero to children everywhere, after all. Okay, Phoenix. This one's for the kids. Let's do it.
Number 13, 11 a.m. 15. Score. Court. Court number. Court is back in session for the trial of Miss.
The prosecution has a concern. As our witness is a grade schooler of 10 years, and this is a murder case. We worry that the defense might cause unnecessary trauma with his cruel questioning.
Nice to see we're taking a moral high ground.
However, we have no choice. The prosecution calls Cody Hackens to the stand.
Look where he's standing, like he's nose long. Oh, your turn.
Your Honor, perhaps you could arrange a box for him to stand on.
Right. Guys, please bring him a box. Have those donuts. Yeah. A lot better!
Will the witness state his name and grade in school? Witness!
What? Wait, just causing you're all grown-up skin don't mean you can push me around. Oh! The second part! This is genius, right?
Right. I think you'll only answer to one person, and that's Mia.
Yeah. Also, I need to double check something, because yeah. Okay, 14. We needed, like, what was it again? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 19. Wait, I'm close.
I think you said we had 3 more to do.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Give me a moment, bro. I'm gonna lose count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, we actually are already on the count. We're actually overboard already. Oops! Let's just finish this trial and we're like good. We can always make more indeed if we don't need it anyway. Right?
Right. Cody? Answer his question, okay?
Hey, it's you, the nice lady! Cody Hackins, I'm in the 2nd grade. Long day. Is that worth? Please remember that yours. Let's try to be gentle.
Witness, Cody.
Come on with the thing.
You were present, you were at Global Studios on the day of the, incident?
You have a problem with that?
Please tell us what you saw that day.
What, Pops, do you want me to tell you and Gramps with the beard over there?
Just
Not me!
bro,
Not me! I wasn't it! A very long day. Graphic equipment, quickly.
My apologies, Your Honor. He said he wouldn't testify if he couldn't bring it. I'd like special permission if that's possible.
I had to bargain terms with it. Hey, I just got a new this camera. Don't really know how to use it if it's all that good yet. Just bring it with me whenever I go.
Phoenix? I wonder if he had that camera on the day of the murder. You'd better make a note of it in the court record.
Court. Very well, Cody. Please testify to court about Zion that day. Went to see the Steel Samurai reversal just once. Found a map on the internet and went to studios that day. Now, to the woods of the path, the old lady wouldn't catch me. I was going to the studio. Kinda lost me on the way to for about 30 minutes. Then I came to the studios, saw the Steel Samurai. Well, holy rock, right before my eyes. Out came the bad guy. Of course, the Steel Samurai took him down. Pow! If I had my camera with me, I would have been time for a shoot, I tell you. Remember, I couldn't get in. Yo, I went home. Well, then may become. And I'll remember you. Good. Here. Honest, I kinda had a feeling. This one was kind of on the ghetto. He said he saw, and he didn't kind of want to have his camera with him. Go. Now, here's one, right?
Yeah.
Objection! Cody, just said seems a little strange. Didn't you say before that you always did your camera whenever you go? We're quite clear about that. That face, it's like the screamer. Right?
Yeah.
Cody, you shouldn't lie here. Understand that, right? Right, a word with you. Was this digital camera actually working? What? It's a camera yarn. Kind of a new sort of camera. Should I explain it? See. Anyway, Cody. Can't believe you didn't bring your camera on the trip. Bring it, Did bring it. Didn't you?
Mr. Wright, how cruel you are to terrorize a poor child so.
I don't care if he's a child or an authority. One should lie in court.
What do you mean, or a prosecuting attorney?
Oh, Cody? What? Yeah, so I have my camera, so what? Got a problem with that?
Also, who allows a kid to bring a sword into court?
Yeah. So you did have a camera. Have a camera. Use this camera. Why should I use it? I was too busy watching. Very well. I know about for watching. Yeah, I had my camera with me. I was glued to the action. I couldn't take my eyes off it. Steel Samurai, he goes for the bad guy. Wham! Bad guy. I stopped moving. I was so strong. The Steel Samurai rules. Ah, is that all? That was brief. Right, you got. Okay, here I find it a little bit tougher to find out. So let's see what we can do, Watson. Okay. Yes. Remember that we didn't saw blood on the spot where he was murdered?
Yeah.
Take a good look at this. What he's saying right here.
That bad guy stopped moving, yeah?
Where's the blood? Kept missing the blood. That was the only thing we didn't notice. And for some reason, Will Powers was actually asleep.
Yes, I'm still curious about that, and the sleeping pills too.
But I suggest, this is just a theory I'm putting into place. And guys, after I put my theory in, we will see you next time. We're gonna finish this court. We just want to make sure we have our brains melted together. Not literally, but you get what I'm saying. This is just a theory I'm having. What if Hammer had you can call that a candlelight version of himself, if you know what I mean? Like made of candle stuff, like without the ignition thing on the top of the candles. You know what I mean?
You mean a wax version of himself?
Yeah, a wax version. Thank you. I lost the word. So he had like maybe a wax version of himself, and we never knew because he said like Hammer went past. Never knew how many times. So maybe he had somewhere a wax version of himself. Put that wax version into the suit he normally wears. He went back to Will Powers' place. Took on his clothing, his suit. Because they have kind of the same build. Kinda.
Why would he want to make it look like he killed himself? That's an odd thing to do.
Remember the accident he had.
The foot accident, yeah.
Yeah, remember the accident he had. Like he had to stop for a couple of days because of certain things happened. Then Will Powers came and he became the Steel Samurai. Maybe he's feeling he's the bad guy, but he want to be the good guy. So he's trying to frame Will Powers, try to make a new living for himself, and actually he is still Hammer. So he's like reliving it again, but as somebody else, trying to relive his fame again. We're starting a new life.
So are you trying to say that Mr. Hammer is actually still alive?
I'm suggesting that. He's actually not dead because we're still missing the blood factor. We're missing that factor.
Hmm.
And he said stop
Something-
moving, but he never gonna confirm he still was moving. We never knew. I'm just putting factors to the theory.
Yeah, well, certainly an interesting theory.
Yeah. But yeah, guys, we will see you next time. Have a nice day. Peace, my Dragonoids.
Peace.